Hey, it's BrickTsar. It's time for another Top 15 Stupid video. I have with me Ted Theodore Newton, aka So Stupid. How you doing? Anyway, in one of our previous videos, we talked about 15 ridiculous eBay listings. People were asking outrageous prices. We've also done the same thing with Amazon. This time, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to look at the top 15 crazy sold listings. These are actual sold listings that I found on eBay that sold for some pretty incredible prices. And so, let's see what you think about it. Do you like my shirt? Looks cool. Alright. And at the end of this video, after we look at some of these crazy listings, it brings up the question because some of these things are actually things that you don't find very often, either on eBay or even on Bricklink. So how do you know that something you have is worth something, or if you want to sell it, or if you want to buy it? What price do you look for? Well, it goes to a question from Becklow100, who said, what do you do when trying to find out the value of certain sets or parts when there is not much information? So stick around for the end of the video. We'll talk about that. So let's get right into our top 15 stupid eBay listings. Alright, number one is a lot of vintage Legos. Did I say Legos? That's what the lot is. It's vintage Legos, assorted 60s and 70s red, white, and blue bricks, mail-in offer kit. It went for $431.67. It's like a $4 set. There's like $4 of parts in there. It's crazy. And I don't even know because I don't think that these boxed sets came sealed in a bag like it shows in the picture. I think that's somebody resealed it after the fact. I don't know. But some of these mail-in offers, craft, or other food items which you could send off to get these Lego little sets, some of them are collectible, but they're not worth $431. Alright, next up is actually a set that I really love. It's one that we love playing with. It's the Ultimate NBA Arena. Somebody sold it for $450. Crazy. But maybe not as crazy as some of these that we're going to be looking at. Alright, here is the creator, the Lego creator Lakeside Dodge. The Lakeside Dodge 31048, $499.99. But free shipping. How much is this worth? I don't know. God. So, that is insane. Alright. You know, in the past, I've done a lot of Lego videos featuring Duplo. So, I had to get a Duplo set in here. And we have this one, which is the Lego Duplo Disney Princess Collection. $49.49. Hey, not bad. I think this is actually a reasonable price. $400 shipping. God. Nah, I'll be fair. That probably is just, if it was to ship to me, the person who bought it probably didn't actually pay $400 shipping. But I don't care where you're shipping it from. It wouldn't cost $400 to ship to me. So that's crazy. Now, this one, alright, it's not really all that outrageous, but it really amazes me that people will pay more for a set on eBay than they could from Lego.com or Target. Now, maybe it depends on the country they're living in, but this Technic set that's just out, for $539. This set 42070, that's actually a pretty cool set, but why are you going to pay almost double what the set is selling for in the stores? I think this is those people that like to get the stuff early so they can review it on YouTube. I don't know. Alright, so the next one, another vintage one. I love showing you the vintage Lego here on my channel. And yes, I don't say it right every time. Vintage Lego sets. Okay, get over it. Alright, so you have to see that video. Alright, this is 5 sealed vintage Lego sets. set 058, wheels small, 057, 065, 061, Christopher. Christopher. I don't know what that last part is, Christopher. $550! Oh my, are you crazy? Who's paying $550 for that? But somebody bought it. Now we're getting into to ludicrous speed here. We got a Star Wars set. And this is one I actually had like 10 or 12 copies of. I had them in my Bricklink store for $60 forever. I think it was a $100 set when it was in stores. It's the General Grievous. It's basically... Oh, wait a minute. I take it back. I thought it was the big General Grievous. This is the one that you can probably still find in certain stores. It's the 75112. I thought it was the UCS one. Hi, I'm BrickTsar. That one's better. It's the buildable figure that's worth about $40 or less. $999.99 Australian. Alright, now here's a really limited exclusive set. And this ties into the question we'll be asking at the end about how do you determine the value. Now these are sealed rare sets, so I could see them going for a lot, but $821? I mean, if I saw these Canada Post trucks for $100, I would probably think I probably should get that. That's probably a good price to say, sealed, I'll get it for $100. May not be what it's worth, but I don't think $400 a piece. No, I don't think so. All right, now here's one of these rare items that you see on eBay and sometimes on Bricklink. Probably more so on Bricklink if you know how to look. But these marbled bricks. These are actually, I guess technically these are customs. I think a lot of these marbled bricks were actually made by employees in the Bear factory. Bears where they tested different bricks and clutch and colors and durability and things like that. And this is the 18 of the Bear test bricks, and it's €750 for 18 bricks. Think about that. You don't even know how many of them are out there. So yeah, it's a really neat thing to have, and I would love to get these. I might even pay $10 to $20 a brick for some of these, but not €750. All right, next up is something I actually have. It's pretty cool. All right, this is the wrong cover. This set actually used to have another cover on it, and somebody replaced it at a certain point. But this is the actual box that came with the set. It has the instructions on the inside, and it has the blocks. It's a wooden Lego set. I can never say it right, but it's a Lego Clodster. It's a game. You can play a game, or you can do other things with the bricks. It's in Danish here on the inside. I probably should do a proper full video on this set. And it may actually be the first numbered Lego set. Set number 500. But it's not plastic. It's wooden. Alright, so here's somebody had it, and they actually sold one for $1,000. Well, $999.99 plus $49 shipping. Pretty amazing. Somebody really wanted it. If you look long enough, you can find these. I looked a long time, and I finally found one at a fairly reasonable price. Probably insane price to you. Alright, now this one, not a high price. Well, for what it is, it probably is a high price. I just thought it was ridiculous. It's a Lego Authentic Rare. I like how they spelled authentic. It's like, did you make my certificate of authenticity from the Lego 2x4 brick video? It's the tumbler. Only one on eBay. It's the only one on eBay because you made it. Only one on eBay. You made it. Look at this. It's got Ronald McDonald from the Happy Meals. Oh my goodness. And there's nothing wrong with people selling their mocks. That is perfectly legit. If you want to do... This just cracks me up. It's like the only one on eBay. You didn't make another one? Alright, here is... Another one. It's the City Fire Set collection. Oh my goodness. It's been sold. What did it sell for? $2,100. Are you kidding me? It hasn't even been that long since it was in stores. All right. And then we got this old castle set. I remember somebody returning this at Lionel Play World years ago, and they're probably kicking themselves now because somebody just sold it. The Black Monarchs castle set 6085, 2,270. It's a classic, all right. Yeah, $2,271. Wow. All right, this is a set that I really want to get, and actually, I just want to show you the price because this is actually the going price for this set is $2,360, the Lego show truck. And really, people that have it should not even be selling it because it was a gift to them when they did the Lego Inside Tour. It's like, you know, if I paid the thousands of dollars that it costs to go to the Lego Inside Tour, I would treasure the gift that they give me. I'm like, why are you touring the Lego Inside Tour if you don't want to keep the gift that they're giving you? I really personally can't comprehend it, but maybe people just wanted to take their kid and they got the set and they didn't want to keep it. I mean, there's only like 80 of these probably made. All right, here is a Lego store display, the genuine Ninja Japan storefront display. Weighs 20 kilograms. It's pretty big. $2,500. Whoa, amazing. So it's really crazy. All right, I had to get the another Star Wars thing in here. This is the Millennium Falcon, the UCS, and it amazes me what some people pay for this. You can find it all day long on eBay between $3,000 and $5,000, but somebody paid $7,480 for it. Just be patient and look. Even though there's not a whole lot of these made, and the price is going up, even though it's in the thousands of dollars, I don't think you should pay that much. All right, number one on the list, the Lego Minecraft The Cave, a $20 set for $10,000. Oh. I don't know what to tell you. $10,000. All right, I know what's going on. I know what's going on with that one is that somebody is listing something for sale that they currently do not have in stock, because just today, I took the images for this a few days ago, but the price dropped to like $22. So I think what they're doing is they have like a 30-day listing, and if they sell, they jump the price back up, so if they don't have any in stock. And then they could be a drop shipper, which means there's people that will actually sell stuff on eBay that they don't have, and when somebody places their order, they go buy it from Amazon and have Amazon ship it to them. So I think some of that kind of stuff is illegal, or not illegal, but it's a break of the terms of service with eBay or Amazon and things like that. But there's shady stuff going on like that. Let's get to this question from Becklow100. And again, the question is, what do you do when trying to find out the value of certain sets or parts when there is not much information on it? And he, in particular, mentioned set 726, which is the 12-volt Western train, which is very, very hard to get in complete condition because of the stickers and a few other hard-to-get parts. In fact, when you look on Bricklink at the price guide of the part-out value, there's 20 parts in that set that have not even sold in the past 6 months. So it's hard to determine what the value of the set is. Now, there are people selling incomplete sets or mostly complete sets, and you can kind of look at those pictures. So that one's just a little more information on, but some of the parts in it, it'd be hard to get information on. Like the sticker sheet. What is the sticker sheet worth? It's very hard to find that sticker sheet. And the other one he mentioned was 8369, the Dirt Crusher RC. Those are really cool. They were not very popular when they were in the stores, and some of the RC cars you could actually get on clearance pretty cheap. I did buy one. We did a video on it when my son was really little. We did another one a few years later, and we need to do a follow-up for that. I think we need to do a 10-year anniversary of the first video we did with that RC set, the 8675. But this one he has, then you can find people selling it, but the part-out value of it is insane. There's people selling this used for like $100, but the part-out value in new condition is over 500, and yet there are still parts in that set that have not been sold. So what do you do, though, if you want to part it out? Well, my recommendation is kind of like these crazy sellers, is you start high and lower your prices. Now, I wouldn't go insanely high, but for instance, I had an instruction manual that I had 3 copies of. I kept one for myself, and these all came in one lot, and I said, well, I'll sell the other 2 because I don't need them. So I put one on, I can't remember the exact price, but I put it on Bricklink for like 20 bucks, which was more than what I paid for the whole lot of everything that I got those instructions with, and it sold instantly. And I was like, whoa! So it's like I doubled the price. For the other one, it sold instantly, and I was kicking myself because I was like, man, I probably could have sold it for a lot more. But I was really happy because I got more back. I sold it for a lot more than what I paid for all that stuff. And then there's other things in my collection. I have all kinds of goodies. Now this is like the earlier lot we showed. There's a box much like this. Somebody sold it for $400+. If you know what you're doing, I guess you could get $400. I probably could. I'd probably list this and get 20 for it. I wouldn't pay more than 20 for it. But it's a Lego building kit, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know for sure. I feel confident that these probably didn't come in a plastic bag on the inside of the box. That's just me. May be wrong on that. Other things that are rare. The blue Quattro brick 2x4 really is rare. None have sold recently on Bricklink. My Sickleac Fireman. Another rare item. I paid way too much for this. But I had to have it. Wait a minute. You didn't see it. I'll have to take a picture for you. It's the Sickleac Fireman. Never see it coming up for sale. And I have so many more. You got the Jumbo Brick. I like the Brick Show. Pull toy thing. You got... I need to do a video on this. This is when I actually started filming the video like a year ago, and I never did finish it because this the kid on here looks like one of my relatives. But you never see these for sale. And I got one that's pretty much complete with the original string. So, again, trying to figure out the value of stuff. If it's got parts that have sold, you can kind of reverse engineer it and then figure out, okay, it's got the string. What would the string be worth? And go from there. Or if it was like the sets you have, you know, the motors, the remote control, things like that. Feel what you are willing to part with it. You know, of course, you don't want to sell something even for $500 if you could have got $1,000 for it, right? So I'd be patient and probably be like some of these sellers, like the crazy kid that's trying to sell. I don't know if it's really the guy, but one of my commenters is trying to sell that blue chest for $10,000. It's not going to sell. It's not going to sell. You're wasting your time, and it really makes me wish eBay sometimes did charge you a listing fee for things like that when you're just wasting everybody's time posting stuff like that. But, you know, I'd feel less bad about it if you started at like $1,000 and then work your way down. But there's nobody even going to pay $1,000 for it. So start with a higher price, work your way down. And since like that Dirt Crusher, the 8369 that you have, I'm talking to Belco 100, the part out value is $500. That's where you're going to start, and then work your way down if you're trying to sell it. If it's something you're trying to buy, then that's where you try to find used lots, incomplete lots, and just piece it together. I've pieced together so much of my collection by buying multiples of the same set in incomplete lots at low cost versus buying a complete one, even in used condition complete. I would rather buy a couple of them that are incomplete at a much lower cost and then piece them together, use the parts from both. And you sometimes with these auctions, you can look at the pictures and figure out which ones have the parts that you might need. I've done a lot of my collection that way. So anyway, I know it was a rather long video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you got any more crazy things, I've gotten some really good ideas about more stupid people to give so stupid some company. Stupid comments. So keep the stupid comments coming. And we'll see you in the next video. Hey, it's BrickTsar. Is you stupid? I know I is. Hey, it's BrickTsar, and it's time for another top 15 video. This time, we are going to look at the top 15 sold listings on eBay. Now, we did a video showing some of the ridiculous asking prices people were... start over. Hey, it's BrickTsar, and it's time to look... No, this is so stupid.